Okay, game plan for today is that we are going to do a little remodeling. Specifically this basement. I want it to be bigger. Interesting because I know there's a cave right next to it, so we're going to kind of expand down into that. since I'm just supersizing the whole thingamabob here. Oh, cool. Nice. Oh, right, I'm at capacity. Okay. There we go. That way I don't actually fall. So these things in to be such that right, so it needs to be at least 2 deep. For that. So, anyone else got anything you'd like to share other than Nightmare? Cassie, how's it going? I saw on the Discord you're planning on getting a cat tomorrow, or was it the day after? Can't believe I forgot already. Got lost there for a second. I saw that. Too, yeah. I'm planning on getting my air conditioner put in my window here pretty soon. But yeah, today we're just gonna remodel the basement. Depending on how long that takes, I'll also remodel the second house. That's interesting for a feature. Well, yeah, tonight is going to be Scarla's last stream in our current trip to Japan. Oh yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've adopted from a shelter as well. So I cannot help you with that, Cassie. Sorry. 20 bandits, you say, Nightly? How did that happen? 'em. Yeah, I should probably get stream Skyrim again too. I kind of grinded a ton of stuff, and now I got like glass armor. Clearing one of the band-owned forts. Yeah, those can always be tricky, especially at lower levels. Then you get, but by the time you're like high level, it becomes painfully easy. The game itself just Just body everybody. What did you have in mind for the cat's name, Cassie? You mentioned you wanted a female cat, so Astarion is off the table. Oh, yeah. I guess that would be a good one. Extra features that copper can be used for in this game. After all, lapis used to just be kind of like, you know, just for making colored dyes, but now it's you need it to enchant things, so. I'm sure she would very much love to have your cat named after her. Cassie. Sorry, I don't know why I drew a blank there. But yeah, Nightly and I are having surf and turfs for dinner. So what are you having for dinner, Cassie? That was too much. Ooh, everyone's having like grilled stuff today. That's nice. I love the taste of good ribs, but I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm not very good with, I don't like the mess they make. I don't like getting sauce in my fingers. What's this going away? Yeah, I'm getting a lot more hours at work this week. I actually work tomorrow as well. Just, you know, never a dull day in retail. I get another day off, and then I'm going to go back for a full week of work. Yeah. They won't stop coming, that's for sure. I'll totally redo that. That's state nonsense. I'm done maxing out the rest of the structure. Yeah, retail can be total BS. Yeah. But it's fine. Yeah, I'll live. I'll live. Yeah. Let's see. Obviously got stuff I'd like to stream. Some new games. Not new games, like games I've had for a bit but haven't had a chance to actually play yet. Oof, yeah. Yeah, you probably need to stay up for that. Actually make it in time. Yeah, well, I got space. So it's just this section here. Oh, not even this corner here, just to plug that back up. So, okay, good. There we go. Well, as long as you know your limits, Cassie. I don't think I would be able to ever do that. I like sleep. Huh, curious. Yeah, medicines tend to behave weirdly to certain people. That's for sure. Huh, curious. I guess they give me 4 books. So I'm on my way down. Okay. Yeah, so make more books, I guess. Leather. I do have some leather. Like the ordeal. Well, I guess I have to go butcher some cows, unfortunately. Or need more leather. Sorry, cows. Okay, that's all for now. I'm gonna feed regroup. There we go. Now I gotta make some more paper. Oh no, wait, I was planning on moving the enchanting table over here anyway. myself in general. Yeah, well, I need a silk touch pickaxe, I guess. Or axe. Harvest the bookshelves, fine. Do I have a silk touch enchanting book? I did. Okay, perfect. Let's see how it works. That's better. Okay, now let's plug this up, I guess. Bring it. Yeah, I wonder. I work tomorrow when Scarla will not be able to stream, but I'll be off at like 6:30 p.m. PST. So maybe I could do a stream after that. I don't know. Sorry, I'm trying to think how I want to do the new staircase, but just guess I'm doing this first. At least finish off the wall. Okay. Next, I'm going to rebuild the shelving over here. Let's see what I've done for this. I don't need all this dirt. Let's see. Shovel check to see. Oh, okay, so that's all I need for. Okay, so we actually don't know how much we're putting in. There we go, that's kind of a neat style of enchanting center, enchanting table. Actually make another one of those There it is. Alright, I need just a bunch of nuggets. Already. Any of other stuff. Drop off some. Curious, yeah, you'd imagine they would have gotten around to that at some point, but, this or this anymore. I guess I didn't even need to kill the cows. Okay. Alright, so, let's see how to... There we go. guess. There we are. And I can treat this. That's no longer necessary. Yeah, I guess they're, you know, they had to cut his name out because he kind of had some interesting political views, apparently, from what I've heard. And I'm not really gonna get too much into that. I'm just some guy on the internet. Oh, you didn't? Yeah, well, the TLDR to it is that he got into the whole QAnon stuff. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. It's not worth the brain cells. Yeah, they dropped his name shortly after that. If I remember correctly, anyway. Oh, god dang it, I miscalculated. Too short. Let's actually move these further in. Yeah, it's definitely... Yeah, I'm not gonna get too far into it. It's just like... Yeah. Needless to say, I'm not gonna... I really should just say no. And, like, say, hey, it's something that happened. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Oh, no, it's okay, Nightly. I'm the one that kind of latched onto it, so if anything, it's on me. And on top of that, it is important to acknowledge these things, because, Because, you know, to hide from your past is not how you're going to address your shortcomings. Oh, did you? I didn't see it. Well, you're a good nightling. No, you need, again, still, you know, no real need to. It's A-okay. Unlike me falling to my death. Not really, but might as well be. Too well here. Right. Oh yeah, Nyling. Obviously, you know the federal government has done lots of really, really stupid things in the past. Well, I say stupid, but some of them just like straight up malicious. You know, not to belittle things like I tend to view myself as being more on the being more left of center, but even you can acknowledge that Ruby Ridge was a complete no-no. To put it in was a complete utter avoidable mess, a catastrophe, a shit show even. And unfortunately, that's just what happens when you try to approach everything with a hammer and see everything as nails. Oh, that's just my 2 cents anyway. Don't mind me. Yeah, but the whole QAnon thing's a little bit weirder than that. Like there's like that everyone's a satanic, like everyone, specifically those that are on the left side of the political spectrum are all like Satanist pedophiles, I guess. And that Donald Trump is like a savior of some sort to like, bring that to an end, if I recall. Was how it sounded like. And that's why he's, the QAnoners are all big fans of Donald Trump. Some, it's, like obviously you're free to you're free to think whatever you like, and that's, You know, you're free to think and like however whatever you like. Just you know, just be great to acknowledge that it may have been a bit on the odd side for most people. Yeah, and it started with where did it come from? It was like obviously there was a guy that was calling himself Q that was on a website. I forget which website it was, whether it was 4chan or Reddit. I don't remember. They claimed that he had insider information and that this was going to happen and that was going to happen. And like, yeah. I think they eventually figured out that the guy was just some dude in a different country. Oh yeah, I'm gonna drop that here. You know, just drop it there, just because you know. You know, just cause you know I wanted my 2 cents out there. But yeah. Indeed, that's the thing. Is that yeah? I just don't remember which one it was because you know both sides are just bonkers most of the time. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do, Cassie, you know, because everyone's, you know, tends to freak out if anyone says anything nowadays. I mean, that's on both sides, like, you know. Like, no one could have their own opinion on anything. Yeah, that's the thing I'll put. That's one of the downsides of having your animals right by your house is that yeah, it's easy to get to them when you need to get to them, but they are also you also hear them all day. Actually, let me do something real quick. I know it's quite bonkers. We even get them in the fan base, to be honest. Like, you know, a few days ago, I, you know, tweeted that I was kind of feeling down, and it's because, you know, Scarlings aren't the favorites of the fan bases. Yeah, you know, people just need to kind of acknowledge, you know, there's never going to be a time when everyone's going to agree with everyone. If there is, then we've gone somewhere horribly wrong. Either something's gone horribly wrong or we've entered a new golden age. Well, it's because of Tharja. Tharja has, you know, obviously critiqued the company in the past. And so, and there are some that think that was not cool. And they attacked us as a community because we didn't kick them out, is what I've gathered. Like, I don't see why you're having a problem. He's still dumping money on you know, he's still, you know, dumping money on, you know, so. Because again, as we were mentioning earlier, they disagree with some of the things he said. And so, you know, we, as a community, didn't, you know, decided, you know, that, you know, he was cool enough to stick around, and the other fan bases and members of the other fan bases didn't like that. Yeah, it's clear, you know, obviously they didn't even have the Oshi mark or anything. They just, you know, they just kind of, you know, how do I put this politely? Sorry, as soon as I'm done throwing myself off the cliff here. That's not what I wanted. I need to totally overhaul how these stairs work. Yeah, that was, yeah, I actually responded to him, that guy, if I recall. You know, he mentioned that, that Tharja got kicked out of the Scarlings or something like that, and I was like, no, I think you were mistaken, and I corrected him, and he was actually pretty polite about it, saying, oh, okay. You know, obviously, we think it's a little weird that, you know, that you keep him around, given what he said about, you know, the company that Oshi's in, and, but I'll, won't bring it up further. Alright, and I said, thank you. It's just, you know, thank you. We mind our own business. We don't want any trauma. We don't want any drama. No, it wasn't Hex. She did say something about Hex because she was friends with him. I remember this one because if you remember a long time ago, I mentioned that, you know, that a former member of our fan base was getting on Scarlett's case for not, and that part of it was because she didn't wish their new Oshi, because they had moved on, and when Scarlett got onto the into Gundam and all that, but they had joined Vivi, Victoria Brightshield, its fandom. And it was her that they were upset about. Scarlett not interacting enough with. Yeah, that's, you know, that was the thing. Like, you know, Shu, because Shu saw the guy, you know, saw them, you know, the same, you know, comments that made me upset, and was even trying to respond to it. I was like, hey, you know, he's kind of against us now, so he's kind of an anti now, so just don't worry about him. Which sucks, because he used to be like, you know, he used to be a cool, chill dude, that cool guy here in our chat. So, oh well, it is what it is. Well, yeah, because you know that's just how she is. That's okay, Cassie. It's obviously frustrating when, but it wasn't even that. That was anyway. Back to my story. It was actually another one called Arisu D that said something along the lines that it's shameful that there are Scarlings that like Tharja. As far as I'm aware of, all the Scarlings like Tharja, so I was like, oh, sad to hear you think that of the Scarlings. You know, have a nice day, I guess. And that's when I tweeted, like, okay, it sounds like we actually aren't very liked. Yeah. And of course, you know, these people don't have, like, you know, any Scarlet's, thought, you know, ocean marks or anything. They tend to mostly be, they tend to mostly, you know, be members of more of the old guard. Which is good for them, obviously. Obviously, you know, you find the person, people you like, and you stick with them. But, you know, maybe not be so hostile to the other people in your group. You know, especially when they, pay the bills. Just saying. Yeah, obviously I got no problems with Tharja myself. It's just, you know, apparently some people do. And it's because when the whole Selene... Selene thing last year. Yeah, well, the thing is that Tharja apparently was a bit louder about saying, "Hey, that was, you know, that was not cool, and you know, the company, you know, did a wrong there." The company being Niji-Sanji in this case, which, you know, I agree. There was missteps on both sides, but the way the company handled that whole thing could have been... Yeah, I do. Nightly, I probably should have done that first. You know, but the company could have done that, handled that a whole lot better. Like, significantly better. And obviously, it pissed a lot of people off. And Tharja was one of them. But there are some people that, you know, say that you're either with us 100% or you're with or you're against us 100%. That's, you know, obviously, you know, I cannot agree with that. Yeah, I miss her too, Cassie. I mean, obviously she's streaming again, but, you know, under a different persona, but, and she's doing very well for herself last I checked. But I miss the design, I miss the ability for them to all interact with each other, I just miss the way it was before. But hey, we can't all get what we want, so... That's that. Need to build new stairs. Okay, let's see what we can do. Yeah, it's silly. I'm just gonna say it's silly. It's like, hey, you know... Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's kind of... Yeah, anytime... Yeah, that's just kind of how it is. You know? I didn't want to say it that way, but... yeah, no, like, some of them are very, very into it. I myself can try to, you know, maintain a more of a neutral stance on it, just because, you know, it's a company. It's a human construct. It's fallible. Boy, is it fallible. And that's the same for me too, Cassie. It's like, hey, you know, I disagree with this decision or that decision, but hey, you know, the people I do like are there, so... Yeah. Actually, I'm going to move the whole staircase over from this side to this corner, I think. And look, did I do that? I did not yet. Okay, let me just grab some more stuff on. Same, Cassie, though I also like IF. IF is pretty cool. Especially your D&D streams. This is not the right one. Though I remember first though she was Pony. Pomu, Selene, and then Starlight. And the very start of last year was absolutely horrible for me. Yeah. Oh yeah, that happens. Oh, goddamn. Okay, new plan. I'm going to take this down as well. I'm going to... Hi, Shu, how's it going? We're talking about some fairly heavy things, actually, right now. Sorry. Yeah, it's been a minute since you caught a stream with me live, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, just overhauling the basement a bit. But I need to figure out how I want the stairs to go. Oh, just, you know, people not like, you know, other members of the Needy Sanji fandom having a negative view of the Scarlings. We briefly delved into politics, just because, you know, we mentioned, just because, like, you know, the fact that Notch, the guy that made OG Minecraft, you know, kind of got scrubbed a little bit. And I told them what I heard was the reason why that was. Yeah, and the really die-hard, like, you know, Needy Sanji defenders, you know, going after Tharja, and then me by extension. Yeah, just people being stupid in general. Don't worry about it. We'll try and shift away. That's it. Nightly and I are having Surf and Turf each, albeit slightly different versions, but this might okay. Entryway to here, I think. Just dealing with. Okay, so I am actually right at the goddamn door. Okay. Did I really get through there? No, I did not, but I did anyway. But yeah, you know, sadly, you know, we are at, you know, Scarlett's gonna, you know, be off tomorrow just because, you know, she has to fly home. So I was one, you know, and the thing is, Mr. Albizi's had another moment, so I don't think he'll be streaming in her place then. So I was wondering maybe I should after work tomorrow. I don't know. I don't even know what I would stream. Yeah, depression's brutal. Depression's brutal. I mean, no one's, you know, no one hated me directly or anything. They just kind of said that, you know, the Scarlings, you know, are weird for not kicking out Tharja for. But, me too, Scarlet Shoe. I know he did like my, you know, my sympathy post to his original post, so I'm pretty sure he's alright physically. You know, he just needs some time. Plus, as far as I am aware of, you know, G Burial is, you know, there too, so. Set the cookies aside for now. That's that door. There we go. He will in time. He will in time, Nightly. It's okay. I know he saw mine because he liked it, so. Oh, that's good, Shu. I know I've DM'd him in the past, even though I don't know him on a personal level. You know, got on his case real bad. Like the last time when it was really bad. You know, because, you know, I've been there. Boy, have I been there. Yeah, that's good. That's good. You know, obviously it's always good to have someone's shoulder to lean on. And I'm glad he found that someone. Yeah, I was, you know, I'm a big ol' autistic man with an anxiety disorder. Except the anxiety disorder wasn't, you know, it wasn't even like, you know, diagnosed until after I had my first major breakdown. Albeit that was mostly my fault. I wasn't taking vacations. Yeah, I was too nervous to ask for vacations in my first job, so I went like 5 years without a vacation, and eventually, you know, eventually just broke me. So, yeah, that's what happened there. Sorry if that was pickaxe. Not an actual pickaxe. There we go. Actually, let's just carve out this whole section here. Let's actually take these fence posts. Start here. Here. There we go. I'll be a little more wiggle room here. Yeah, Starless, you know, has helped keep me sane the last few days, last few like months, really. Really, the past year. Like I mentioned, Pony and Slender, my original oceans. We saw what happened at the start of last year. Yeah, I don't know if I'd still be, you know, hanging out with you guys here if I was, that was not me. Yeah, anger is something is definitely also a thing that needs to be, you know, that's important to address. Like I have anger issues as well nightly. Yeah, that said, I tend to be too empathetic sometimes. So even when she's having a bad time, I have a bad time too. So it's a double-edged sword. Like obviously she's not trying to, make me feel bad, but obviously, that's part of the reason why I had that one, like, snapped at that one person that one time on stream, and kind of got them banned. Oops. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is it kind of using the stone part as a pathway and then go down that way? I don't know. It's still a work in progress. Just one of those things where, obviously I didn't think it as well as I probably should have back when I first dug out this basement. So just kind of seeing what I can work with what I already got. Nope, wrong one. I had a whole extra section here I could have just... More natural light in. That kind of scared me. I'm gonna go take a nap just in case it does blow up my house. Alright, 2x4 you say? So... So like this, right, Nightly? And then I'll just, make some more stairs. I still have a ton of slabs since I didn't even use them this time. I could probably some of these. Wrong button. Wrong thing. Didn't mean to hit that. There we go. Instead, use the slabs. Kind of fill in this part over here. Indeed, Nightly, indeed. Turn right there. Indeed it does, Nightly. Indeed it does. Cobbling up the stonework here. Oop, that was a little too much. Just so it looks nice and uniform. we go. Actually, I don't want a lantern here. Oh, that's right, gotta. Constant lighting all around the basement. Stone stairs next, but I'm gonna clear out some inventory first. Oh, I missed two? What did I miss? On the platform. Oh, thank you, Knightley. I did indeed totally missed those. I'm gonna fix that here in a sec. I just need to clear out some inventory space first. Some stairs already. So let me just swap that to this. Drop these off there. That should be fun. Just replace the stone here. Just have it go on straight up like so. This. So that looks right. With that. There we go. There we go. Closer to that. Right, so we're going to place it right there. There we go. Now just to replace the... I just need to find out where I'm going to place the alchemy station again. Those pop-ups that I had just now are... Okay, it was done. yeah, I wonder what I should stream if I do stream tomorrow after work in Scarlett's usual time slot. Yeah, because she'll be on a plane tomorrow. Anything you guys like to see? Or, you know, I might actually be tired as well, so I shouldn't guarantee a new stream tomorrow. This side. Yeah, 7, maybe a little later, because I work, oh, not 7 p.m. EST, it's, I'll be off at 6:30 p.m. PST, so that'll be, what, like, 3 hours later for you? But yeah, it's gonna be like 9:30 to 7:30, 9:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m., so I'm probably gonna be pooped. Besides, I still have that artwork to finish. We're going to bring that. Actually, darn. There. Still messing up. Okay. So. There we go. Yeah, again, I'm not entirely sure if I'll even do it. It's just an idea. But yeah, that's the basement redone a little bit. It's definitely roomier. I'd say it looks nicer. I like the lava fall that I have going on here. And I'm sure it'll come to light sooner or later nightly as to what Puka's up to. I think Puka wasn't even aware I streamed until like just last night. Which I find curious. It's not like I was hiding it or anything. I wonder if they're preparing a VTuber model for themselves. That's really the only thing I could think of. Oh, you mean that? Well, it sounds like she wants to... I don't know. Hard to say. Like, she could be planning to, I'm gonna take that out of range. Maybe she plans on making a type of a game that she could, like, you know, that could be gifted to Scarlet in general, or... Not sure. Not sure. I should probably see if the lightning did any damage. Well, I guess I could just climb up to the main tower there. Okay, well everything still seems to be in its proper place, so I guess the lightning rod was doing its job. That's good. Let's see if Starlet's stream is still scheduled for just under an hour from now. Yes, she plans on streaming in like 33 minutes. So it's been almost 2 hours since I started streaming, so and we pretty much accomplished what I initially set out to do. So, I think I'm going to call it here. Which means have a good night, everybody. See you all next time. I'll put up a poll in the usual spot to determine what I stream next. Yeah. Have a good night.